On this video, we're going to go through how to enter both driver-specific drug and alcohol testing records in the driver's files and how to enter other drug and alcohol testing records that are not driver-specific, such as the listing of selections for random testing into your MyDOTFiles system. So first, we'll sign into our account. And we're going to start with an example of a non-driver specific record. So let's assume that we have done a random drug and alcohol testing selection and we want to store the documentation of that selection in our files. So from these tabs across the top, we're going to select My Drug and Alcohol Docs, and we're going to select Add New Testing Record. And the first thing that comes up is this document ID, and as you can see, I can't do anything to it. I can't edit it, and that's because it's system generated, so the system is going to assign the ID to it, so you don't have to worry about inputting that. So we'll move on to document name, and for document name you're going to choose a name for the record that you want to save, and it's just anything you want to input. So in this case we're saving a record of the first quarter 2014 random drug and alcohol testing selections. So we're going to name our document quarter 1 2014 random selections. Okay. And for document date, we're going to use the date that the document was generated, and I have it minimized down here. Okay, and we see that it was generated on January 18th of 2014. Okay. And then next we're going to select our category. And it's got one pre-populated one, but that's not the one I want to use. So I'm going to go to this or add new box, and I'm going to type in the name that I want to use for the category. And this is going to be any name that you find appropriate for the type of document that you're uploading. So in my case, I'm going to create a category called Random Drug and Alcohol Selections. Okay, and now I can upload my file. So I'll hit Choose File. And find it within my computer. Okay. Hit Upload. Okay, and when it shows up here in this top left corner, we know we can hit Save Changes. So I'll hit Save Changes. And here we have our quarter 1 2014 random selections. And to look at it, you can click on this blue number over here. So I'm going to click on that. And it shows me a copy of the document that I just uploaded. So I know that worked right. Okay, and while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and upload the alternates for that random selection. So I'll hit Add New Testing Record. You can see the document ID changed on its own. So for document name, it's going to be quarter 1 2014 random selection alternates. Document date, got it minimized down here, and it says same date 1/18/2014. Okay, and I'll select my category, and it remembered the one that I just did, this random drug and alcohol selections. So I'll click that and choose my file. Hit Upload. Here it is, so we can hit Save Changes. Okay, and here's our quarter 1 2014 random selection alternates. We can click on the 7, and there's a copy of the document that we just uploaded. Okay, so now we're going to go to our driver tab, and we're going to upload random testing results documents for 2 different drivers. We're going to upload a random drug test and a random alcohol test. So we'll go to My Drivers. And the first one we're going to do is we're going to upload the random drug test for Freddie. So we'll click on his name. And then from our tabs up here, we're going to select drug testing. And then add new drug testing. Okay, and the first thing we're going to input is our document date. And I have his test minimized down here, so I'll pull it up. Okay, and let's see. Date collected is the date we want to use because we want to do the date that the test was actually done. So date collected is 6/20/2014. And we'll select our type, and it was a random drug test. Okay, we'll choose our file. Hit upload. Okay, and it's shown up here in the corner, so we can hit save changes. And we see that our random drug test has now been uploaded into Freddie's files. So we're just going to click on it and double check it. Okay, and here's a copy of the drug test we just uploaded. And we suggest that whenever you're uploading your drug test that you upload your results page and your chain of custody at the same time, so they're in the same document together, just for added convenience and to keep everything easier for you and more convenient. Okay, so we can exit out of that. We're done with him. So now we're going to upload our random alcohol test for Jacob Smith. So we'll click the drug testing tab, add new drug testing. First we'll input our document date, and I've got his test minimized down here. And we see that this test was done on 5/14/14. So we'll input that. We'll select what type of test it was. It was a random alcohol test. And we can choose our file. Okay. Hit upload. Shows up here, so we can hit save changes. Okay, and we see it right here in his document, so we can double check it by clicking it. And here's our copy of his alcohol test results. So we know that that uploaded successfully. So now you know how to upload drug and alcohol documents for your drivers, and we're all done.